Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jenny here. Today we'll be making this beautiful outfit, so let's get into it. Just a simple way for my clients. So I'll be using this fabric for the gown, for the down part. So the yoke will be the lace material. So let's start. I'll be drafting on paper before we can transfer it to this fabric. Just the upper part. I will illustrate the upper part on the paper. It's just a very short dress. So the length of the length of the dress is 39 inches. So here will be our starting point. So from there I'll measure 7.5 inches for our armhole. It's a sleeveless dress. So I'll be using 7.5. I don't want to use 8 inches. It should be 8 inches. If it will have sleeve, I would have used 8 inches, but since it's sleeveless, I'm making use of 7 inches, 7.5 inches. So here is our bust point. Our bust line is 10 inches. So the length of this now is 10 inches. So this line is our armhole line. From the shoulder to this place, 7.5 inches is our armhole line. So the shoulder measurement is 15 inches. 15 inches divided by 2 is 7.5 inches. But because it's sleeveless, so the 7.5 inches, I will deduct 1 inch from it. So I'll be using 6.5 inches. So I'll be using 6.5. I will mark 6.5 inches here. Also mark it here. I will come down by 1/2 inch here and slant the shoulder. Then for the wideness of the neck, I will be using 3 inches for front and back neckline. So I will first of all connect this one. So for the deepness of the neckline, for the front I will be using 3 inches because it's a high neck. I will use 3 inches for the front. Then for the back, I will use 1 inch for now. For the back, I will use 1 inch for now. So I will connect it. So after connecting the necklines, I will measure what I have here to connect the armhole. So from here, I'll mark the midpoint of this. I'll mark the midpoint. I want to connect the armhole. Then here, for the front armhole, I will come in by 1/2 inch here. This is for the front armhole. So to connect this armhole, you connect from here, and then connect here. So on this line, let's call this place our chest line. So my bust measurement divided by 4. I will insert it here. So I have 38 inches divided by 4. I have 9.5. I have 9.5. So I will stitch it with 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. Then I would like it to be a bit free. So I will just add 1/2 inch here for a bit ease. So I'll add 1/2 inch here. So I'll connect it now. This is the back armhole. So this is the back armhole. For the front armhole, I will also connect. So you extend the line to this place. Then this our bust measurement, we extend it to our bust line. So I will extend the line this way to reach my bust line. So where the gathers will start, this is for the upper part, this yoke. So for this down part, it will start somewhere here. So this is our bust line. If you start it at the bust line, your upper bust might be showing. So from this down line, from this our bust line, which is 10 inches, I will come up by 1 inch. It depends on how you want your upper bust to show. So I will come up by 1 inch, or I can come up by 1.5 inches. So let me just come up by 1 inch. So I'll come up by 1 inch, thereby making it to be 9 inches. I'll connect the line. Okay, this line I connected now because we will be attaching the gathers on top of this 9 inches line. So you have to leave half an inch as an allowance that will be at the down part. So we'll just add half an inch allowance here. So I will be adding half an inch to join the down part to this upper part. So after adding now, I'll cut. So after cutting this one, this is the back piece for now. Let me cut it into two to differentiate the back from the front. Let me cut for the back. So for the back piece, I will use the front piece to trace it out. So after tracing it out, this is the back piece we'll be using. Then for the front piece, I will now cut off this part. So I'll cut off the armhole part and then the neck region. Cut off this neck region, which is our 3 inches. I'll remove it. This is for the front. Then for the back, at this neck region, I'll go in by half an inch. I want the back to be open. I'll put rope there. So I'll go in by half an inch. From this neck region, which is at 1 inch, that will come down. From there again, I will also come down by 5 inches. And mark inches. I'll connect this half. I'll slant it to this place. You can make it as a curve or you slant. So I will slant it, or you can make it as a curve as well. Just a small curve. So you can make it as a slant, or you curve it a bit, or just curve it out a bit. So let's just curve it out a bit like this. So I'll curve it out a bit, just like a style. I'll curve it out a bit this way and cut it out. So let me cut it on this net, then we'll continue. I'll cut the front and cut the back on the net. So for my net, I will fold it into two. Check the stretchy part, please, because with the gather that will be at the down part might be dragging the net. So you check the stretchy part before you cut. So I'll be folding this way. The pattern paper, I pin the pattern paper down on the lace. So I have to cut it now. So at the shoulder part, I'll be adding half an inch. So I'll add half an inch at the shoulder to join the shoulder. I'll use it to join the shoulder. So I'll add half an inch here while cutting. Only on the shoulder because we have already added at the bottom part. So at the shoulder, I'll add half an inch to join the shoulder. So I'll cut. So I have already cut it out. So this is the front piece. This is for the front. Then this is the back. So this is the back. This is the front. So the next thing to do now is to turn the necklines. You can use bias or use the material to turn it. But since my own is like this, and it will have gathers at the down part. So from here, the 9 inches that we marked is where we join the gathers. So the gathers might be heavy on this net. So this net is too light, and the gathers might be heavy on it. So I have to double this net. I will cut this one into two, cut this one. As in I will cut this one too, cut this one too, and use it to stitch the neckline, the armhole, and do the same thing to the back. So I'll fold it and cut it again. So I'm cutting again. Let's just mark the original one. All of them might be original, sure. So let me just mark this one. So I'm making it like this so that this seam will have a little weight so that it can carry the gathers that will join at the down part. So I have already cut it out. So I made it double. The neck region, then this opening here, I'll stitch it and stitch the neck. I will not stitch the shoulder. So I will stitch the armhole. I will use it to stitch the armhole. Then I'll set it aside and do the same thing to the front piece. So here is the front piece. I'll be making it right side facing each other. For the front, I'll see the neck region, then the armhole, and turn it out. Okay, this one, the back piece will have something like rope to tie this opening here. So the back piece will have something like rope to tie it at the back. So I'll make a rope. I'll cut a long strap, then sew it and bring it out. Then before stitching this, turning this with this, I will insert the rope in between these two and stitch it. So let's set this aside. For the rope, I have a long strap here. I will fold it and stitch it and bring it out. For the rope, I have already stitched it. I will want to bring it out to the right side. I will iron it down. So let me first of all stitch the back piece. This rope, I'll fix it here. I'll fix it like this. Half an inch below the stitching line, the neckline. I'll fix it this way. Then bring this one. This is the right side of the lace. So on the right side, that's where I put this one. I will now insert this. I made it right side facing each other. So I will insert this one on top. Inserting it this way, I will stitch here the neckline, stitch the opening, stitch the neckline, and leave the shoulder. Then I'll stitch the armhole and stitch the armholes. So stitch the armholes and do the front piece too. I've already stitched the neckline and the armhole region. So then for the gathers, we'll be using the material for the gathers. Put it down. So our length is 9 inches. The length of our this thing is 9 inches. The length of our yoke is 9 inches. So to make the length of this, you have to deduct 9 inches from the 39 inches length. Our length, the length of our dress is 39 inches minus this 9 inches yoke. So I'll be making, let me set the yoke aside. So for this one, so 39 inches minus 9 inches, we have 30 inches. I'll be folding the down part with half an inch or 1 inch, making it 40 inches. So the gathers that will be attached to the yoke, it will be on top. The gathers will be on top. So we'll be adding 1 inch for that. So what I'll cut here now is 32 inches. So let's cut. For what I will gather, my fabric here is 2 yards. So 1 yard for the front and 1 yard for the back. I'll be folding it like this to cut it easily. 32 inches here. Now we'll gather here and fix it on top. I'll weave here first. Weaving, I will now gather here. So let me set it aside. And we'll continue with this. So for this one, I will join the shoulders here. Right side facing each other, I will join the shoulders. So I will fix it inward. I will open here. Put this one inside, bring it out like this and stitch it. I'll do the same thing to this one. Open the shoulder, fix this one, and open it like this, then fix this one, bring it out to the wrong side and stitch it. So let me stitch this. So I have already joined the shoulders. Join this side first before attaching the gathers. So I'll have to measure it to mark it out. Although we only added half an inch to stitch it, so I'm only using half. I will mark half here, not half an inch this side. So half an inch, half an inch. See how I will join it now. See how I will stitch it now. I'll fold this one. I'll bring this one like this, hold it, then fix it on top of the other one. I use one of this to cover it. use one of these and stitch it. So I'll hold this one again like this, open here, insert it like this, and use this one to cover it. I will stitch. So I have already stitched it. The next thing to do is to mark out our half length where we will join the gathers. So I'll mark the half an inch all through, all round. I'll mark after marking on the front side. I will also mark on the back area. So I'll mark the half an inch all round. So I'm through gathering the down part. After I stitch the sides, I join the sides too. Since we have joined this one, the sides, so I have to join this sides, the down part. I have to join the sides too. So it's time to fix it on this, on the upper part. So I have to place it on top like this. So I will join the sides together, this side matching this side, and this side again, and this side again matching the other side. So I have to stitch it on top. So I have finished attaching the gathers on it. I will iron it. And this is how the dress came out. So I also folded the down part and iron it down part, and our dress is ready. Thank you all guys for watching. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe, share and comment.